The Tenderfoot Experimental Forest is about 4 to 5 hours drive. We have a new administrative site, so a bunkhouse with a shop, etc. And so we usually stay on site that night. So every 24 days we have to go and change out water samples. We have an automatic sampler system that collects water every day. Once we're at the location at the experimental forest, we have 11 flumes, and 7 of those we collect water samples at. The others have some automated samplers that also collect flow, water temperature, and pH. All of the flumes at the experimental forest have a like a wooden metal-sided hut, and in that little hut is where the sampler lives, as well as a data logger, batteries. We have a solar system on top. Every flume collects a conductivity on site every 15 minutes as well. So once we get to those flumes, we have to change out the trays that hold the water samples, download the data from the data logger onto our field laptop. We clean out the flume, and that's typically with a big brush that keeps the algae down and keeps the flume clean. And then we also have to clean out the conductivity probes, and that's using a little like a bottle brush. We also use a handheld water quality meter, and that takes measurements for pH, temperature, conductivity, dissolved oxygen, and nitrates. Once we have the water samples back, then those get processed in the lab here in Missoula, and each bottle is about 1,000 liters, and it's a composite of 4 draws from that location in a day. So midnight, 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. And then once that comes back, then that water sample gets run through a glass fiber filter through a vacuum system, and then those filters are then put in a drying oven for a total weight, and then they're subsequently put in a muffle furnace to drive off the organics, so that we have just the total suspended solids.